This is TWiT.
This episode of Tech Break is brought to you by ACI Learning. ACI Learning's courses are easy to navigate, and their structure is much more straightforward than traditional training programs. Try it for yourself, and then bring the whole team along. For individuals, use the code TWIT30 for 30% off a standard or premium individual IT Pro membership at go.acilearning.com/twit. Nvidia, whoo, baby.
Man, they've been on the come up.
This I've been saying this for at least a year. Last year we covered Benson Huang's Nvidia speech. What was it? GDC? I can't remember what they call it.
With all of their AI.
Yeah, and I said this company, pay attention to this company because they are firing on all cylinders in the hottest sectors out there. This was back when they were selling a lot of cards for Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
But what's amazing is Bitcoin, crypto kind of faded away. But what happened? AI took off, and their chips and their hardware is used for AI like crazy. Nvidia. I mean, if you want to know who's making money in AI, it's Nvidia.
Yeah,
$6.7 billion profit in the quarter, which is a 422% increase year over year.
Jeez.
They quadrupled their profits.
Good grief.
You're mostly selling these cards. Gaming's part of it for sure, but the big one is AI. They make the GPUs. ChatGPT uses. Google buys them. Everybody does. The high-end AI chip, the H100, is the hottest card out there right now. Sales doubled, 101%.
Man,
Stock's almost at 500.
Yeah.
In September, it was 121.
If people listen to our show, I don't give stock advice.
Nope.
But I've heard it again and again from people who say, I realized this company was on the roll from your reporting, and I bought it. And see that rolls, but I don't buy tech stocks, so I don't. And I think it's a mistake to listen to us for stock advice. But I think we saw this coming. AI, cars, buying Nvidia chips like crazy for all the self-driving stuff. Gaming.
See, I would have assumed whomever is handling like the EV batteries, the lithium, what is it? Lithium ion or the lithium.
The new ones are these.
The new one
the iron-based.
Iron,
ones.
that's the one. Lithium ion.
LFP.
I figured it would have been those companies that would have been on the come up. But
there's a lot more competition there, I think, right? And
it's
Nvidia
also
has a grab.
It's not a giant market yet. This is a hot market. But yeah, I mean, I'm not predicting what it'll be.
What's happened to the price of chips with the scarcity? Is it gone through the roof?
Yes, absolutely. And companies like Microsoft are buying these as fast as they can make them. Let's see if I can find a price on these things. Data centers, buying them. Microsoft buys NVIDIA's H100 GPUs for the Azure cloud and for OpenAI. In fact, this is really the big benefactor of this AI boom is NVIDIA. Meta expects to spend $30 billion this year on data centers. Maybe more as it continues to build its AI capabilities.
how much did they lose with their VR venture?
$10 billion a year.
$10
billion a year, but it's not over. It still could happen. It could still happen.
When? When?
It could still happen. Let's see. NVIDIA is also compiling its technology into expensive and complicated systems like the HDX Box. That's 8 H100 GPUs in one computer. They said in their earnings release, I'm reading from CNBC's story, building an HDX Box uses a supply chain of 35,000 parts. It can cost $300,000. Each of these H100 cards costs between $25,000 and $30,000.
Holy moly!
How many of them does OpenAI need?
As many as you can make.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not at all surprised, and yet it looks like the use of ChatGPT and these other tools is decreasing. This is from The Honest Broker.
You said parlor trick.
Ted Gioia. I said it was a parlor trick, but I've also said I've been a little bit chastened by it. Look at the job the show notes AI does. In a certain areas, it is good. It's
That's
just
the
not
thing.
the thing of typing a query into ChatGPT.
That's the thing.
That was
right?
dopey. Oh, you made a limerick. Wow.
Y'all made fun of me because I didn't really get excited about Bard and all of that stuff. Like, dude, I'm just doing a Google search. I don't need AI for that. But
Ted Joya, the honest broker, says the only areas where AI is flourishing are shamming, spamming, and scamming. The AI.
Well, that's a growth business.
He's a good writer. The AI. I think a human wrote this. The AI hype is collapsing faster than the bouncy house after a kid's birthday.
wow.
Good.
Bing's market share of search still 3%. Did not go up with Chat GPT with Bing Chat. In fact, it's dropped slightly since the beginning of the year.
Because this is what I wrote in my post that we talked about last week in my conversation with Jason, is that I think that generative AI is going to give all of AI cooties because you're not going to trust. Oh, the machine made that? Oh.
I think my position is it's good for humans because if an infinite amount of mediocre crap is created by AI, it makes the quality content created by real humans more valuable, right?
Well, I think more than that, it commodifies content so much that this idea that we have to make more and more content all the time, that goes away. And it feels like journalism have to recognize value in different ways, in trust and authority and information and value and utility and things like that, rather than, I made 20 stories today. I filled the world with more popcorn peanuts from styrofoam packages,
He says, everywhere we look, the situation is the same. A huge amount has been invested into AI, but consumers aren't taking the bait. They're treating it like those America Online startup discs in the mail. Bingo, straight into the trash. Who's buying those AI written books? Boy, if you go to x.com, it's all about, here's the 3 things you need to know about AI to change your life. Here's, right? Everything I see on there.
Yeah, I see people, I see humans who are writing these books now. What? Nah.
No, it's all AI.
No. No. Even the ones who are writing it to say how powerful AI is, they're going to go as stale as a.
It's just
Dunkin' Donuts donut in a week.
Are you trying to find a nice metaphor like I'm
trying to find
the bouncy house?
Yeah,
You're not going to be shamming, spamming, and scamming.
And all that awesome
Definitely
alliteration.
No, which I love. I adore alliteration.
Anyway, he makes a strong case, I think. It's a good article if you haven't read it.